Ladies and gentlemen, today we'll watch a thrilling spy drama full of surprises. David is here, quietly recording Lorin's every move, helping her with her jacket turn out to be a golden chance. David installs a listening device. Hey, once Lorin wears the jacket, David can monitor her. Show you audience mode. Over there, Lorin returns to the hotel, her eyes peering at David like she's staring at a lost kitten, filled with confusion. Lorin comes back to the hotel, watching the news about the Berlin Wall coming down, pulling out the recently recovered watch, ready to activate her revenge mode. Subsequently, she opens it up. In the actual world, Lorin makes up her mind to pull herself together and journeys to East Berlin. Unexpectedly, she was detected by Soviet agents at Alexanderplatz. Lorin spots agents, hides in a cinema, and fakes a fire when one passes, thinking, how clever. She frantically searched for weapons, but was spotted. Ah, poor big guy. Amidst attacks, Lorin is extremely busy. Though a Soviet spy, she has other concerns. At that moment, two experts engage in a fierce duel. Lorin grabs a weapon and strikes hard. The blonde guy lividly grabs Lorin, completely clueless that she's one of the family. At that moment, the blonde kicked hard, thinking Lorin surrendered, but he still fled. Amid building chaos, Lorin slips from the square to the rooftop, ready to meet the big cheese. Arriving 20 minutes late, she can't help but ask, is this really the best spot for a rendezvous? Now in the sequel in your story, Lorin says, feeling relaxed at the meeting. Hearing from the slick-haired guy, she learns many are curious about that list, but alas, no news on back. Seems both sides of the wall care about Thatcher. Lorin smirks, that's me. Just odd, how could she be so chill with the slick-haired guy? Who does he even represent? On a West Berlin night, David lurks outside a watch shop and finally sought after Bakhtin. Subtitle: Bakhtin plans to sell the watch, which contains the list, on the black market, while Lorin is repeatedly replaying the tapped recordings. The replay features her conversations with the top Soviet agent, plus those moments where the French spy bailed her out. Thus, Lorin walks into a bar, but not just any bar. See, this one's packed with drama. Guys flow with guys, gals chat with gals here. Seems like a grand play. What about 8? Actually, the girl had known it right from the very beginning. Lorin always plays the part of the French professor, spilling all the inside scoop. She's quite the hot commodity. This segment involves sharp intel about Japan, and the girl eagerly spills it all. Lorin, seeing no harm, is secretly pleased. They go from bar to home with an exciting cutscene. Back to reality, did you talk to the French girl? Of course, last time I practically interrogated. I believe she's got vital intel, no doubt. Meanwhile, another plan unfolds in the depths of night. David, disguised as a buyer, meets Bakhtin. Are you following me? You might just fall in love with this scam. The bulking Bakhtin gets taken down in one move. For James, you jerk. David gets his hands on that watch from Bakhtin. Back at his place, he can't wait to unwrap it. The list on the watch opens his eyes wide. Lorin's name jumps out. See, it's practically all the spies on both sides of the Berlin Wall. The double agent Thatcher. It's his colleague Lorin. David's so down he just pours a drink. Deep in thought, he nervously dials a number, not rushing to report to his superiors. He plans a one stone two birds raid, meets Lorin at night, and finally mentions Dejin. Back to reality, Lorin complains to her boss that David had already guessed about Dejin. In fact, the intel Dejin has is just as crucial as that watch. At night, they ponder that if Soviet agents find Dejin, it's game over. So David decides to use tomorrow's parade as cover to escort Dejin out of town. Meanwhile, that night, David meets up with the Soviet agent Wendell, planning to make his move and take out Dejin. The next morning, the two sneak through the subway to East Berlin, where the secret meet-up point is all set. The crew had prepped things up for them, with Dejin dressed up like a runway model. Meanwhile, the KGB sniper waits, ready to take out Dejin when he appears. That day, Alexanderplatz is packed with people, and just down the street, the action kicks off. Lorin is in charge of escorting Dejin, while David, now disguised as an officer, looks after his wife and daughter. The sniper is already waiting for them to pass by. The sniper's locked on target. Lorin's ready, giving the slick-haired guy a glance. Being a pro, Lorin knows all the best sniper spots, but after all, this is David's game plan. In a slip-up, David accidentally shoots Dejan in the side. Lorin quickly shields him, spotting the sniper in the rearview mirror. At this moment, they urgently need to tend to Dejan's wound. Otherwise, it's goodbye freedom. And at this point, the film launches into a nail-biting 10-minute lone take, as Lorin gears up to deal with the coming drama. However, don't dare miss this unfortunate cut. If you want the full immersive experience, go watch the original. Don't miss the Queen's charm.